This is going to be a bit of an educational video for you guys. It has come to my attention due to a recent video I posted on the main channel that most people don't have a clue what clickbait actually means. And that idea terrifies me. So if you don't know what clickbait means, if you're someone who's just said it over and over, you haven't actually thought about what your definition of the word is, what you think people mean when they say it, you just see some worded title and you're like, clickbait, LOL, people complain about that, let's do the same. I want you to keep that in mind. I don't want you to tell me. I'm not going to ask you to comment in the comment section down below, because I know you won't want to admit to anyone else that was the case. I realize, wow, this light affects my face color. I'm just going to look pretty weird here if I even include the face cam, because my backlight just messes everything up. Anyway, I know you're not going to admit publicly that you didn't know what clickbait means, but I want you to admit inside, if you don't know what it means, that you don't know what it means, and I'm going to explain you it right now. So clickbait, by definition, is a title, an advertisement, some sort of marketing messaging that entices you to click through misleading tactics. The most important word in the entire definition of the word clickbait is misleading. And it has to be within the definition of clickbait. Misleading has to be the core definition, or any other description of any other worthwhile video, article, post, title will be inherently clickbait if you use any broader definition. Clickbait is misleading information. The number one way to combat against actual clickbait is to not click on it, because if it works, people are still going to use it, and therefore you are literally falling for the bait. If you recognize that it's clickbait, don't click on it. Now, if there's a title that is cleverly or catchily designed or created in order to make you click on it, to entice you to click on it, to learn more, for example, oh, this is kind of weird, I want to know what this title actually means, that's not clickbait. As long as it doesn't mislead you, as long as the video isn't about what the title says, it's not clickbait. It's an enticing title that makes you want to click on it. And the most ironic, the most hilarious, the most pathetic reaction to have to click-worthy titles is to click on them yourself, thus proving that they work, and then say that it's clickbait. Unless you have some formidable argument that describes the content of the video as being misleading, which it's not. It never is. It's not clickbait. And calling it clickbait is just going to have you laughed at by the content creator. Content creators give zero craps when you say that their title is clickbait, unless they need to actually reconsider whether or not it is clickbait. Content is very rarely ever clickbait. Very rarely ever. I mean, okay, that's not true. There's plenty of clickbait out there, but from established creators that you don't normally see using clickbait, in most cases, what you're describing as clickbait is not clickbait. As an example, since I want to connect this to what the hell I'm ranting about in the first place, I posted a video, I guess yesterday, from when this probably goes up, over on the main channel. The video title was "Valve has given up ... and the thumbnail is me holding up the Steam icon. Now that's vague, that's enticing. It's like, oh, what? If you know what I'm probably talking about, then you're like, oh, I want to know what his opinion on that subject is. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you're like, oh, what has Valve given up on? I want to learn. And then the video is about my position that Valve has given up on content curation and creating a quality platform, and simply just want to be an open door for all sorts of games and stuff to come out. And if you missed the video, go watch it. It's there. Literally, my stance is Valve has given up. And a few people have tried taking a crack at what better titles would be for that video. And guess what? They actually can't come up with anyone. And one guy even was like, wow, I finally realized how difficult it is to create catchy video titles. And I was like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Like, holy crap. Is my cat scratching the couch? Thankfully not. All right. He's behind me over there. It doesn't matter. Now, normally, obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, I've been very snarky to people, and there's like one guy, he commented, please, PLS, please don't use these clickbaits. And so I just responded, please learn what clickbait is, or what clickbait means, because none of it has it. And honestly, I'm only making this video to address, I mean, obviously I'm doing it as a pseudo reaction to what happened on my video, but I'm mainly making it to address the greater scene. There is a huge trend of, oh, it's cool, it's fun to jump on videos and call clickbait just because they're making a title that actually wants people to click on it. Yeah, like, as if someone's going to make videos and not want people to watch them. Someone will want less views. Where does the logic work out in that? It doesn't. It never does. Journalism 101, storytelling 101, writing 101. You want your title to be catchy. You want your hook to be catchy. You want to entice the potential reader, the potential viewer, the potential listener to be like, oh, what are they going to say in that video? Now, some people who try to back up their anti-quote-unquote clickbait nonsense try to craft the stance that they want people to put more detailed titles, which sometimes works, because just vague nonsense titles, those are where I do draw the line. Those are like some of Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon's channel, or video titles rather. Like, most of the time they're fine, but sometimes there's just like weird, super abstract ones, like, he went too far, going the wrong way. You know, weird things like that where, you know, it's not technically clickbait, I guess, but it's just super vague and abstract, and I don't even want to find out what that means, and I don't watch it. There's a lot of channels that took a core, pretty good content concept and turned it into daily vlogging, and then buried whatever the title is about, like selling all my camera gear, in a as a 30-second to 2-minute segment within a 10-minute daily vlog. I've unsubscribed from all of those channels. Again, technically not clickbait, but basically misleading. It's enough that I don't want to watch that content. No, I'm being, you originally made this content, I was being sold this content value, and I click on it, and that's not what I'm getting. I unsubscribe. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And if that's what you feel you're getting from me, unsubscribe, buddy. I won't miss you. I'd rather have people who watch my stuff anyway. Period. Just trying to provide more examples here. There's this trend of people who just want to be overly critical of things, or want to feel like they're better than creators, and so they call this stuff out, and they're just blatantly wrong, and they all look so stupid. You look so stupid doing that. You're not some... It's like half of the whole Gamergate thing. It's like, if you're just attacking people, you're not doing your cause any good. If you actually feel strongly about clickbait, go find actual clickbait and target it. Don't target a bunch of people who just have catchy titles. You're making anyone who uses the word clickbait look bad. I actually avoid using it because people who use it so wrongly. If people took all this energy and used it against people who don't use like their turning signals while they were driving, the world would be a better place. But instead you're just complaining on a video that you clicked on because the title made you want to click on it. Like, for real, if you want any ounce of... Okay, I'm still not necessarily going to respect you inherently, but if you don't want to lose respect by saying something is clickbait, don't say it on the video that you clicked on. Don't prove that it worked and then try to call it out. So, you know, if something, go tweet at the creator and be like, yo, what's up with this? This feels super clickbaity. I didn't want to click on it because that made me uncomfortable. They might take it seriously. Unless I feel like maybe I actually made a mistake, I'm probably going to ignore it personally because I don't do misleading clickbait. But that makes way more sense. Like, it's just freaking hilarious to comment on a video that you're saying is clickbait, in which you clearly clicked on it, and in the case of my video, were delivered what the title promised, and saying it's clickbait. Just wanted to put this together here. There are honestly some people who truly don't understand what clickbait is. Some have said that to me, and others just won't admit it to themselves or others, so just wanted to throw it out there. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this little rant. Be sure to subscribe for more awesome gaming content. Go check out the Valve Has Given Up video in the description down below, or in the YouTube card, whatever, and I'll see you next time.
Come here, get stabilized.
All systems check out. Surrender to my will.
Much better.
This is my will. 30 seconds remaining.
I've got you in my sights. I'm on fire. Hello. Hey.
10 seconds.
Heal up here.